Doc's Dusty CARTEL started winning in March and hasn't stopped. He'll take the favorites role and a 3-race winning streak into the Grade 3 Speedhorse Futurity. Our live preview is next. Hello and welcome to RaceView Network Live and a preview of the Grade 3 Speedhorse Futurity at Fair Meadows in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'm Jim Byers. The Speedhorse Futurity is the next to last race on the next to last night of the Fair Meadows meeting, and it's coming right up this Saturday, July 24th, as race 11 on the 12-race card. Coming up, we'll preview the top contenders and speak with some of the connections. The purse for this year's Futurity is top $221,000. The distance is 350 yards, and while 9 trials were contested on July 9th, the 10 qualifiers were generated from just 4 of those trials. Let's begin with one that sent 3 to the final, headed by J.C. WAGON. Trained by Fidencio Jimenez, J.C. WAGON had just a pair of second-place finishes as his top achievements from 3 prior starts prior to his trial. Breaking from post 8, the gelding is away alertly and takes a narrow lead, which is generally his style. Approaching the finish, he's tested by JT Businessman immediately to his inside and Olivia De Capo in the green, but J.C. WAGON holds on by a neck in the third best time. James Flores rode it here. Mario Delgado has the call in the final from post 1. Next door in the 2-hole is El Rubio Corona from the Pedro Martinez bar. He turned in the 5th best time on trial night, and he's easy to spot from post 4, getting a perfect start in the yellow silks and white blinkers. A maiden winner at Fair Meadows in June, El Rubio Corona makes it 2 for 2 by gamely fending off the late advance of number 7 Shy Kisser in the orange, who narrows the gap to a neck. Regular rider Daniel Torres has the assignment again in the Speedhorse Futurity. And Torres, just this past week, spoke with RaceView Network, and he talked about his trip in the trial aboard El Rubio Corona.
You know, he's real professional to start off with. He stood there good, he left there good. He kind of, when he got out there, he kind of hesitated a little bit, looked at the crowd, but once he saw one of the outside horses, he just started going on and finished strong. He's seen himself kind of by himself, you know, and then when he's seen the competition, he just got back to running. So it shows, and you know, he's improving. It's going to take time. It's barely a second out. Hopefully he gets a good out in the finals and we can get the win.
The biggest earner in the field is the aforementioned Shy Kisser. She's banked more than $71,000 and done it without the benefit of a victory. She has, however, run 3rd in 3 stakes races, one of those, the Oklahoma Futurity. Wearing number 7 in her Speedhorse trial, Shy Kisser ran on well, despite issues. First, she breaks outward and forces jockey Gonzalo Gutierrez to correct her path. Then, after avoiding a brush from the 6, Shy Kisser will drift in late while closing furiously to miss by just a neck. A half-sister to 2-time Grade 1 winner Check and Fetch. Shy Kisser was heavily favored in this trial and is the second choice on the morning line at 4-1 for trainer Oscar Nunez. The second fastest time from the trials belongs to CHUGGIN Corona, a $15,000 claim by trainer Buddy Clay at Remington. Starting from post 8, this gelding breaks best and leads at every call to score by a length over a pair of qualifiers, RL Drifter and Definitely a Hero. Jockey Jose Mesa, riding CHUGGIN Corona for the first time in this trial, appears confident throughout. Under Clay's care, CHUGGIN Corona is 1 for 1 and 2 for 3 overall. He's drawn the outside post at 12-1. Clay only recently became a trainer, yet has already won with 6 of his first 46 starters and put CHUGGIN Corona into this Futurity fresh off a claim. He spoke to us recently about his promising youngster.
We were very lucky to get this horse. He's an exceptional athlete. He likes to run, and he knows how to run.
What do you like best about him?
His temperament. He's smart. He knows how to rate. He knows how to rate his competition, and that's what makes him dangerous. He's fun to watch. He's fun to be around. We think he's the best horse we've got. That's what we think. And from what he showed us, he is the best horse we have. CHUGGIN Corona. He's our boy.
RVN's preview of the Speedhorse Futurity is sponsored by Oklahoma Quarter Horse Racing Association.
Oklahoma Quarter Horse Racing Association encourages the breeding and ownership of Oklahoma-bred horses, promotes and protects racing opportunities in the state, and represents our members' interests at the state capitol. Learn more at oqhra.com.
We've saved the top contender for last. On trials night, he overwhelmed his rivals by 2 lengths and set the fastest time of 17.741 seconds. He's Doc's Dusty CARTEL. This powerful-looking homebred is campaigned by Dusty Rose Ranch, and he's the lone stakes winner in this group. Back in May, he romped in the first division of the Grade 3 FL Ladybug against Oklahoma breds at Remington Park, officially by a length and a half. The 8-5 morning line favorite for the Speedhorse Futurity, Doc's Dusty CARTEL, has drawn post 3. He had the 7-hole for the trial in his first effort, teaming with jockey James Flores. The start was flawless, as the colt by Coronado CARTEL broke on top and was never threatened. His time was fast enough that runner-up Valerity, despite being beaten 2 lengths, also made the final. Now 3 for 4 lifetime and a winner of his last 3 tries, Doc's Dusty CARTEL was produced by the mare Doc's Dusty Dale. Flores will again ride in the final, flying in from Ruidoso Downs after an engagement aboard Dulce Sintacha in that afternoon's Ruidoso Rainbow Derby. And producer-director Keith Stallborys made the trip to Northeast Oklahoma to see Doc's Dusty CARTEL and speak with trainer Stacy Capps and her husband Bobby. It was Bobby who commented that Doc's Dusty CARTEL's tremendous early speed was tipped off in the FL Ladybug, and he did it again in the trial.
In the FL Ladybug, and I was pretty confident he was going to step away from there this time. And when he got away that first 50 yards, it's like, this is fixing to get impressive, you know.
Doc's Dusty CARTEL with a huge advantage, out by 2. Peeves Charlie can only chase Doc's Dusty CARTEL in Division 1 of the FL Ladybug.
From word go, you just knew he was something. Same thing every time. He's just been consistent with it. When he leaves, he's like a little rocket. He just drops and goes, and he just never stops.
Them type of horses like that are easy to train. It's just kind of stay out of their way, you know, and let them do the thing. Make us look good.
Well, we've told you about half of the horses in the Speedhorse Futurity, but it is a field of 10, so let's take a look at the entire lineup. We've already previewed the inside 3, JC WAGON, RUBIO Corona, and Doc's Dusty CARTEL. There are 9 different stallions and 9 different trainers represented in this field. Trainer Eddie Willis has the 4 Definitely a Hero, and also the 8 Olivia De Capo. Willis was the only conditioner to put 2 in the final. Shy Kisser the 5, the 6 Valerity is a half-sister to VF Jedi Returns, a graded stakes winner at Remington Park. RL Drifter, the 7, is the 6th fastest qualifier. Olivia De Capo is number 8. Number 9, JT Businessman, ran a good second behind JC WAGON in his trial. And CHUGGIN Corona rounds out the lineup from the outside post. And once again, that Speedhorse Futurity will be the 11th race coming up on Saturday night with an approximate post time of 10:10 p.m. Central Time. We hope you can be there for it. If not, Raceview Network will have full coverage on our next edition of the Wrap-Up. And be sure to stay with us for another of our series, the AQHA Racing Challenge Update. It takes a look at all the regional qualifiers for the Bank of America Racing Challenge program. The championships are coming up in Albuquerque on October 23rd. There's already been a batch of qualifiers we covered on our first show, and in our next installment in August, we'll have another group of regional qualifiers. That's all for now. Enjoy the Speedhorse Futurity coming up this week. I'm Jim Byers for Keith Stallbories and all of us here at Raceview Network. Thanks for watching and have a good week.